Okay, now it's time to mark the bamboo for where the wraps will go. We do this at this stage because it's a little easier. And then we'll take the tubes off the table and prepare them for glue. So I like to wrap about 1.5 inches away from each junction. On this one I like to go a little bit further because that's where the cable stop will attach. We'll do another line there. This one will go out to about here. This one here. This one about here. Come across there. That should be enough. Now do the other side. Here. We go a little bit past the end of the cut. So I'll just wrap it right up to there. Okay, so what I like to do is just take this line and continue it around the other side. There, that's the way I know where I'm going to be wrapping. I'll do that with all of them. Okay, I like to sand the ends of the bamboo at this stage. It's just easier to do it now when they're in tubes instead of later when they're as part of the frame. So I just sand the ends. And we'll do the dropouts as well. I also like to draw a line on the dropouts. So I'll make a line like that. I'll do it on both sides. You want to do all sides of the dropout tabs. Okay, we're going to get ready to glue here. We like to use JB Weld. It's very strong glue. This is probably the strongest glue you can buy in a hardware store. Now we'll use at least one full set of tubes here. So we're going to squeeze all of it out and mix it all up at once. If it's hot, the glue will be runnier and will come out more easily. It's also a problem when trying to glue things because sometimes the glue will sag and drop away from what you're trying to glue. So we're going to add some thickener powder to it. And this thickener powder is called Cabasil. That's this stuff here. We're just going to add a little bit to it after I squeeze this out and mix it. And that will make it a little bit thicker so it doesn't sag and fall off the bamboo. Okay, let's mix it up. Now we have about 30 minutes to work with this in sort of average room temperature. If it's hotter, you might have less time to work with it. If it's colder, you'll have more time. It's important to scrape the surface of your mixing palette. where you get all of the glue that's not mixed yet off of there. You can tell you're done when there's no stripes in there. I see a little bit of a black stripe in there, so I'm going to mix it some more. It's a little bit drippy. It starts to sag very slowly. You can actually see it if you look really carefully. It starts to droop down and sag. So we're going to add some of this Cabicil. And this is just a thickening powder. I like to save a clean, just use about 1 or 2 of those. Let's just go with 2 big ones. Don't mix this too aggressively because it's so light that it just, well, see, it puffs off into the air. Because this is now getting nice and thick. If you hold it there real steady, you can see that it doesn't move at all. And that's going to come in real handy when we have to do some of the bigger gaps on this bamboo bike.